Okay, we're now recording. Hello everybody. I'm just going to let you know some information that I've been going through the past week. Okay, about a month ago I was driving on the interstate down here, and the tractor trailers, one of the rear tires came apart, went over my car, come down in front as a roll, and I went over it. Okay, immediately I pulled over and my hood would not come up. I popped my hood up, I looked, I didn't see anything. 2.5 days later my air conditioning stopped working. Didn't associate it with that. Then the other day I was giving somebody a jump start, and I noticed on the side that I was hit with that tire underneath, my radiator's leaking. So I called up GEICO insurance company. You know, GEICO, the one with the little lizard, the one that says save 15% in 15-minute phone call. Yes, that insurance company, which I had since either 1969 or 1970. That 95 Oldsmobile has been insured by GEICO. Other than replacing glass, I haven't had it in the shop. Now, there are several dents on it and stuff that need to be fixed. I mean, 4 days after I got the car, shopping carts were sitting up alongside it. I put dents in it. But I'm a person who doesn't like to put a car in the shop right away all the time. And matter of fact, unless it's not running, I really don't put it in the shop. So I called up GEICO about it, and they said, okay, we'll check it. And the guy came out and looked, said, oh, well, we have to send it, take it over to a place to check it, and let them check it over. I take it over there. They go to check it. GEICO says, we're not going to cover it because we feel that it was due to the age of the car. I'll agree that maybe the car, a brand new car, might have been able to run over that tire, and maybe not. That radiator might not leak. But the fact is, by running over the tire, if I did not get that stupid tire thrown in front of me, would the radiator be leaking now? No. Would the air conditioner be working now? Yes. But GEICO's not going to cover it. They feel because of the age of the vehicle. That's not the worst of it. Okay, so why is it in the shop? I said, well, what about the dents I got here? I got this one lens in the left front that is broken, and this was done in a parking lot, and I got it taped in. That was about 3 months ago or so, 6 months, somewhere in that time frame. And the original dents that I got with the car was 4 years old. I mean, 4 days old. I apologize. They're talking now about totaling the car, because it may cost more to fix and replace the lens. What do they want, a 50-cent job? They wouldn't even replace a $127 radiator in which I got $100 deductible. Yes, I'm going to be putting a new radiator in. It's $127, the premium one. It's $109, the cheap one. No, they wouldn't even replace that. Now they're talking about totaling the car because what? The lens costs us $85? I've already checked into the lens. That's what it's costing to replace the lens. I was under the impression I had $50. Well, apparently they changed it somewhere back between 1970 and now to $100. So, what do they say? Oh, we'll buy the car off of you. If they want to buy the car off of me, then they should pay my price, not their price, whatever they come up with. And my price would be easy to find. Just go into any dealership, see a brand new light car, and that's the price. Nice and simple. Taxes and everything. Title transfer. Because my car is completely paid for, and up until this incident was an outstanding running vehicle. By the way, which I had AMCO rebuild the transmission, and that transmission is guaranteed for as long as I own the car. All this is going to be lost. Plus, I'm going to end up having to make car payments, which I don't have right now. This is GEICO for you. This is the type of coverage, apparently. I've never had problems like this previously. I had an Aries that was slammed in the rear end, but maybe I didn't have the problem not because my insurance was GEICO, but because the guy behind me was GEICO also. And he was totally at fault. And come to think of it, I had a little problems then too. I don't remember what they were. That was an 81 Aries. And they ended up having to replace a lot on it. And they were talking then about possibly totaling that Aries. And I said, no way. Bottom line is, why is it that they get to total the vehicle? I would agree, they want to total the vehicle, they have to pay me 80% of what I paid into them for insurance, deducting the glass installations. Then I would agree, maybe. Or they can go and replace the vehicle. If they want to total the vehicle and have to buy it from me, they have to pay me the price I want, not the price they want to give. I'm not buying cheap insurance. I'm buying double or triple or something like that, so that when somebody, hits, they sue, I'm covered beyond the maximum. But it looks like I'm not covered for anything. Not even a $127 radiator from Advance Auto Parts with a $30 discount because it's over $100. That's GEICO for you. They haven't even yet appraised the dent on the front, which is just a little dent, and replacing the lens. They haven't even appraised that yet, and they're talking about totaling the car. Plus, the place I bought it now, on the driver's side, there's scratches from the door going all the way back on the car that wasn't there. Heck, sounds like the government. No wonder a certain individual is all in favor of Obama. It's his company. It's a ripoff. I never believed I would have to say that about GEICO. This is it, right here. Take a look. Let's see if you can see the little guy. See? Right there. See, you can read it. You can see it. That car's been in the shop since last week. Not this week, last week. And as of yet, they've done nothing but provided me with a low-grade, cheap vehicle. I've been better off not to call them. This aggravation I've got, I've been better off to say, frig it. It's apparent that what these horror stories people told me that I've never experienced with GEICO are real. That they definitely do not maintain their agreement with you. They look at all ways to get out of it. I don't know. Now I have this other guy. The only callback I ever got from them was after I talked to the vice president here in Norfolk, Virginia Beach area. I got one callback from the previous appraiser who dropped stuff off of from the first accident that I called in for. To call me that the place where we brought the car to, I left the car to, left the windows open and we had a major rainstorm and it got wet on the inside. That's the only callback he ever gave. What can I say? I'm very upset with GEICO right now. What should I do? Is it the type of thing where I'm going to have to go get a lawyer and tie up their lawyers and something that would have cost them maybe $1,000, $1,300, $1,400 is going to end up costing a lot of money, and I mean a lot. You know, if everybody sued GEICO, they'd really lose a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's right now. And I don't know what's fair. I'm trying to be fair and equitable with them, but they're putting blocks up every which way. Every time, I mentioned everything when the first appraiser came out about the fender, about the lens, the light, about the dents from when the car was new. I mentioned all that. And I told them how and why the radiator was leaking. But they feel, no, it was old. If it was newer, it probably would not have separated. I don't know. I really don't know. I do know this. $127 radiator, in which they get $100 back. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell GEICO. I really don't. And I said, well, what about the lens and the front fender? And they're saying, oh, we might have to total the car with that. 95 Oldsmobile with a lifetime guarantee transmission. That guarantee alone's worth over $3,000. And a perfect running engine. And they're going to total it for a small dent and a busted lens that's taped in. The lens isn't broken on the outside. It broke it on the inside, the part that holds it together. What it does is plaque the lens that goes in, and it's got an eyelet, a hole, and the screw goes in there and holds it in place. It cracked right there and came out. How it got broken, I can't tell you. All I can tell you is we were driving down the street, and all of a sudden it's flying up by the side of my hood with a wire holding it on. And then when I go out and look, looks like somebody might have hit it. I can't say they did or didn't. All I can say is it's broken. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. If any of you's got any ideas, you tell me. I really need some help on this one, people. Thank you.